Hello readers, today we're going to finish up Piggy Pie by Margie Palatini and illustrated by Howard Fine. I'm going to include the link to Ani's house if you would like to hear this story one more time. Because it's Friday, we're going to be taking our quiz and we're also going to be sharing our opinion about some part of this book. So if you would like to hear the story again, check out YouTube, find it through Ani's house, and you can hear it one more time. When you're ready, you're going to come to Seesaw and find 5.5 Piggy Pie, Quiz and Opinion. Click Add Response, find your name and icon. On page 1, you're going to switch to your marker, okay? And you are going to go ahead and read each of these sentences and indicate if it's true or if it's not true using the highlighter. Now, I've added one extra thing to our quiz this week. If you do not have a grown-up who is available to read these statements for you, or if you're not sure if it sounds right to you, I'm going to ask you to come over here where you see those talking marks, okay? Yep, click on that caption, and there will be a video here where I will read each of the statements to you, and you can pause at the end of each statement and fill it in, and then go on to number 2. Okay, so I want you to know that you have that as a resource if you would like to hear me read the statement so that you can mark the answer. Once you've filled in the face for each statement, I'd like you to find page 2. On page 2, you're going to be sharing your opinion, okay? So in case we need a reminder about what an opinion is, let's bring that up. Okay, all right, so writers write about their opinion to tell why they feel a particular way. So some of these phrases would be, I believe, I feel, I think, I like, I do not like, and that ever important word, because. After the word because, that's where we hear why you're supporting or how you're supporting your opinion. All right. So I'm going to share my paper with you because the opinion that we want to share today is kind of related to Gritch, okay? Now, what kind of pie did Gritch really like? Yeah, she liked Piggy Pie. Now, I don't know about you, I've never had Piggy Pie. I do not think that I would like Piggy Pie, but I've not ever tried it. So I do know that I've tasted many different kinds of pies, and I do have my favorite one. So today, you are going to tell us about a pie that you like. Which one is your favorite? You might need to think about this for a bit. Maybe it's pumpkin pie or ice cream pie, apple pie, peach pie, lemon meringue pie, coconut cream pie, blueberry pie, lots of different fruit pies. I don't know, there's so many to choose from, but you're going to share which one is your favorite, and then you're going to use your words to tell us why you think that is the best pie on the planet. So I'm going to share my opinion using my notebook paper. You can write on Seesaw, or you can write and take a picture on your own paper. So I want to make sure that I have room to write my sentence, my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and do kind of like we did in the past in kindergarten, and I'm going to draw the horizon line. Okay, and above the line is where I'm going to draw a picture of my favorite kind of pie. Now, my favorite pie is cherry pie. I like it warm, and I like it with a scoop of ice cold vanilla ice cream on top. So I'm going to draw a picture of what that looks like to me. All right, so I'm going to draw it from the perspective of the side of the pie. And let's see. going to be the edge. And then I'm going to draw a plate with my slice of pie. And usually pie tends to be sliced in a triangle shape. So, and I also want that scoop of vanilla ice cream. I'm going to put that over here to the side so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, now I like my pie hat, so I want to make sure I draw some steely lines. Okay, all right, and I also need to show that this is cherry pie. Cherries are, if you're not familiar, are about the size of grapes. They're kind of little circles, and they tend to be red or pink. So I'm going to draw some circles here. All right, and I am going to go ahead and add some color to this illustration because I think it's really going to help convince my audience why cherry pie is the best. Okay, I'm going to add kind of a yellowish golden crust. And my vanilla ice cream, I'm going to add just a little very faint yellow to it because it's kind of a light yellow color. Okay, all right, so that is my cherry pie. Now I need to think of a sentence that is going to express my opinion why I think cherry pie is the best of all the pies out there. So I'm going to say, I'm going to use some of those sentence stems that we saw earlier where I believe cherry pie is the best because it is sweet and a little bit tart, a little bit sour. I like a little sweet and a little sour. So I'm going to put that down on my paper. I believe cherry pie is the best because it's a little sweet and a little tart. I believe cherry pie is the best because it can be sweet and tart. I think I like that one. All right, let's put it on there. I, finger space, believe, finger space, cherry, hear that digraph? Cherry, finger space, pie, I believe cherry pie is, that word, the, that word, best, 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 because, sounds like a Z, but I think I remember when I was looking at this word, it was an S, because. Readers or writers, if you find yourself forgetting what you wanted to say, reread your sentence to jog your memory. I believe cherry pie is the best because it can be sweet and tart. It, snap word, can, snap word, be sweet, 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 and tart, tart, t, 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 r, tart. All right, I think that's the end. I want to reread it to make sure it sounds right. I believe cherry pie is the best because it can be sweet and tart. Period. All right, friends. Let's find our way back to Seesaw. All right, here is page 2. After you do your quiz, this is where you're going to respond. That Grinch only wanted piggy pie. What is your favorite type of pie? You're going to use your words, either texting or writing, to tell us why you think your pie is the best. Click green check to submit.